Well, Coach, we are in a sweet spot as far as football weather is concerned today in Nashville. Just enough chill in the air for a sweatshirt, light breeze, fall in full swing at Nissan Stadium. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
18-yard line.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! I got it. 12, fellas, here we go.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Garoppolo on first down. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production. But I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here we go, here we go.
Last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
12, fellas, here we go.
Shit!
Recon, 132 fighter.
You got tight right there.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Caught, right side, it's Lewis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. You know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. There, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike, 53. Here we go. Check 99.
Black. Stay hot. Stay hot.
Now Lewis here on first down. And he works it past past the 30, almost to the 25. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here we go. 180!
53, Mike. I'm coming.
11. Get hot. 53. Get hot.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Past the 20, 10, and he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Hauschka with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2.
We play to win. Let's go.
39-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
Hey, alert!
You don't want it.
From the 45 on second down, Garoppolo throwing the out route and complete. That's Davis. 7 yards there and a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Here we go.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got him.
6.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And Davis with it left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go. Black 80!
Watch the curl.
A play fake to Lewis. Here's Garoppolo. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
180!
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
21. 65.
They go play action for Lewis. Now Garoppolo. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9.
12.
Garoppolo again. And this is going to be caught by Sharp for a Tennessee touchdown. Tajay Sharp, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Ryan Succop for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
56, 56.
54.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, exit. Mike 54. I got one. Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Man out.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. On the return, Jackson. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. A reminder about Sunday Night Football later tonight. It's a rematch from the divisional round last year. Colts and Chiefs from Arrowhead. Then tomorrow on Monday night, the Browns and 49ers from Levi's Stadium, where the Browns already playing their 3rd primetime game in the season's first 5 weeks. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
First down, Titans, gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 49, guys. Mike.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
53, Mike, 53.
That's what I do.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
53, Mike. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Throwing on second and 14. Garoppolo. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Garoppolo in the offense with a first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And that'll set him back 5.
Here we go.
The false start backs him up 5. First and 15.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. On the handoff, Lewis. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert?
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. DeAndre Washington, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 14-7.
Titans 14, Bills 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. Middle.
From the gun, it's Allen. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. This meeting between the Bills and Titans, part of the NFL 100 series, and everybody remembers the Music City Miracle back in 1999 with 16 seconds left and the Titans trailing by 1. They took the kickoff. Frank Wycheck threw a lateral pass across the field to Kevin Dyson, who went 75 yards untouched for the game-winning score, as if the Bills had not already endured enough postseason heartache from the early 90s, and then they would not make the playoffs again until a couple of years ago in 2017.
Middle. Go.
On 2nd and 15 now. Allen in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Cameron Wake in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, echo.
Watch 54. Down to lose 1. Right there. 54. Right there. 50. Go.
Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. 54. Alert. 54. I got it.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Mike's 5-4.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike's 54.
Hey, seam 6.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
Operating from the gun. Allen. And the grab by Croft. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Right there.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Check, Mike. 54. Mike, 54.
Hey, watch the screen.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. First carry out for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. 3 buzz. 36.
Watch that. Alert. Hey, Alpha. Alert.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that's complete to Croft. The Bills passing game, get them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
It's a gain of 17
Well, from an
yards.
offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Pilot, 64, weak. Middle. Watch that. Check, Mike. 50. Hey, zoom. 54.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. I got you, son. Kill.
Hey, home.
Kill. Turn up. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Allen now to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be caught by Jones. He's got a Buffalo touchdown. In for the score. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, or they want to let their return guy touch it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded at the 2. He'll bring it back to just about the 20. The 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
56.
It's a run by Coleman to start the third quarter. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the 28-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. And he whips that one incomplete there. Tyler Croft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. Third down here. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
The Bills on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Allen from the gun, he'll throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Wake, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4 from last week. I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to get all the attention. He deserves it. He got home and got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you got a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
Here's Jackson. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
21. Here we go.
49. 49 to Mike.
21.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Hey, Haywood.
49.
From the 45 on second down, Garoppolo. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the first half. And now they've got their first sack.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Smooth.
One set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here we go. 180. Watch twist.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Smith catches left side. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards. And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the...
And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet.
While making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
The Titans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it. Lewis. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
I don't think you got it, son.
Hey, gun. 2.
49 to Mike. Danny.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 16 yards, a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Now a toss play to Lewis. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Second and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
The
Here we
run
go.
got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
Garoppolo now. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
13. 11.
On 3rd down, it's Lewis. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Switch up. Check safety.
65.
Bang.
61. Matchbox.
Trying to pound it in with Washington. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, Brendan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They come out here in the I. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, defense, let's go.
They'll try again with Washington. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. DeAndre Washington. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Extra point try now for Succop. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
21, Bills 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
We got this. 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the flood.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And now it's 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it. Don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Allen will try again on second down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Middle.
You're all mine.
Check 15.
From the gun, Allen. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Hey, high 7.
54 Mike. On the ball.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 50. Alert. Mike 54.
And again, it's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Cameron Wake make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. He's looking for another 4-sack game. That's how many he had last week. That's his third.
And when I watch him rush the passer, the thing that always comes to mind for me is how well he uses his hands. The martial arts stuff that a lot of guys do in the offseason to work on those, paying dividends for him. He's getting home in a big way.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Right there. 54 Mike.
I'm coming for you, son.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Sound.
No chance.
Check the backer.
On third and long, it's Allen. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. That one good for 24 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10.
You better be afraid of me.
Undercrunch.
54
Now Allen to throw. Operating from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game.
Right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch that, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
And here's Allen. Going to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Too little, Cupcake.
Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54 Mike.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Bill. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one, 2nd and goal now.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra back.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. LeGarrette Blount, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man, 2nd time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again, and how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score.
Set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard.
At their own 26-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Shift! 6! White!
Throwing over first is Garoppolo. Open man is Cameron Batson. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
White. 13. Go.
Mike, 49.
To throw is Garoppolo. And Davis with it left side. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you
think.
mean by that, Burke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
1, Omaha.
Garoppolo now. First down throw. Throw left side complete. That's Lewis. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hey, orbit.
Mike's by 4. Hey, pick your game up.
Done.
Check. You.
To the air, Allen. He completes it to Jones.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Right there.
Back to throw. Allen. And he's got his man on the out route. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Hey, 180. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go.
Tight dog.
Regular.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. Room here to run. 20. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
Crunch. Hey, if you kill it, motion me out.
Coleman. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They're all through now, by the way, in the Meadowlands. And it's the Giants that wound up winning that one. A win would be their second on the young season.
Here we go. 180. Clock, clock, clock.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
Hey, exit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
21, 21. Hey, Echo.
37. Let's go, let's go. And we're going 37's the mic.
I got you.
Here I come. And we're going 37's the mic.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
All day.
Back to throw. He'll get this complete to Batson. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Kill.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Result of the play, 1st down and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Here we go.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for Buffalo, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.